Hi everyone, it's Magical Mom Laura, and today is all about having the best embarkation day on the Disney Cruise Line. So come along with us and let's embark on the Disney Wish together. Step one is to get the earliest port arrival time that you can get. I think ours is 12:05, 12:15. You have to wake up at midnight to get that, fill out all the information when your opening opens. And if you don't get the early port arrival time, you could always leave your bags with the hotel and go out and have lunch or explore a playground or something if you have kids. Our check-in was 90 days because we are a Silver Castaway member. And if you do have kids, make sure you register them with the Kids Club during check-in. The lines were very long to do that on Embarkation Day. Before you arrive to get on the ship, make sure you have the Disney Cruise Line app downloaded. When you are on board or at the port, you connect to the Wi-Fi, and I'll show you later why that's very important. Be sure to arrive near your port the day before. We are sailing out of Port Canaveral on the Disney Wish, so we're staying at the Caribbean Beach Resort. We just came yesterday morning and spent the day at Epcot. And now we are waiting on our car. We have about an hour, got everything organized and ready. It is so important to come in the day before. This is the busiest travel week, December 28th, that we are sailing. So bad weather, snow, airports get delayed. We flew in from Philadelphia. You never know. You can't miss the ship. If you miss the ship, you miss the ship. So make sure you get here the day before to make sure there's no mishaps. Get everything organized and ready in the morning. Here are the things you're gonna need to have a smooth embarkation experience. Magic Band Plus, luggage tags are going on the luggage, a key card for the room, magnets for the door, passports, port arrival form, and those are definitely the essentials. And then there was a health questionnaire. This morning I filled out, do you have COVID, are you pregnant, do you have diarrhea or vomiting? All of those cruise essentials will go into our day bags, which we carry on. Some other things you might want to include: cash for porters, medicines you may need, and swimsuits if you wanted to hit the pool right away. It was too cold for that this day, but it's a good idea if you have an early port arrival time. Get a private car. Bruno has been driving us and he's amazing. So I will put his information below. He will drive you from any hotel to the port, even if you need an airport transfer. He'll provide the booster car seat you need with kids. You can stop and ask him to get like wine or something, because you can take that on if you would like to do that, wine and beer on the cruise ship. Stop at a Publix or something here in Florida. And he works in the Orlando area, so give him a call. And it's a very nice experience to have a private car, and it's not that much more than the Disney Transportation. This is my 4th Disney cruise, my husband's 3rd Disney cruise, and my daughter's 2nd Disney cruise. My name is Laura, his name is Phil, my daughter's name is Landon. This is our very first time on the Disney Wish. I've done the Dream, Magic, and Wonder. So I got to do the Fantasy next, I think, and then the Treasure. Make sure to follow along for Disney Mom content, subscribe, and let's enjoy getting on the Wish together. My daughter is watching movies while we pack up, and one tip is look cute for Embarkation Day. I had beautiful lily dresses, matching lily dresses, but it's in the 50s this morning, and it's probably going to be like 59 when we get on the ship. So no fancy outfits. It's about layering and being warm until it warms up. I'm very disappointed, but it's gonna be a great cruise. Cute is your It's $160 with Novella Transportation as of 2024 to go from your Disney hotel to Port Canaveral. Not that much more than what Disney charges for the bus transportation. He provided a booster seat for my daughter. It's a very professional ride. Clean, highly recommended. We took an Uber from the airport to the hotel, and the guy was riding his brakes, and I got like car sick and nauseous. So loved that Bruno gave us all the tips. We pulled up to the port and he told us what to do, and he's been doing this for a long time. So having a private car service is just a really nice way to start your vacation.
You make sure there's no alcohol in there yet.
None.
No alcohol, and do you have all your passports and IDs with you and not inside this bag?
Yes.
All right, awesome. They're gonna get there at like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
You get access to them at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So you can go on the ship and do whatever you want. You just can't get in your room yet.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
How excited are you?
So excited.
After we dropped off our bags with the porter and tipped him, make sure you bring cash for tips, they put you in these lines with your designated port arrival time. We waited here for a little bit, then it was time to go in for check-in, and they check you in. They scanned our Magic Band Pluses so they would work on the ship. We went through security. We went up the escalator into the beautiful port that is all Disney Cruise. They still had it decorated for Christmas tree. They had a model, and I was shocked how empty it was. There was no line. There was no line to walk on the ship. It was so nice, and this is the part where it starts to get a little overwhelming just because the excitement levels are so high, and like you're just so excited and there's so much to do. Are you excited? Look, it's a crab. Right before you walk through the yellow Mickey and get on the gangway, there is a place to get a picture. This was from our last cruise last February on the Dream. I decided not to get the package even though it was adorable and we have the best pictures from that cruise. It was expensive for a 4-night, and my daughter is a little sassy right now and sticks out her tongue and makes silly faces on pictures. The gangway was actually very short on the Port Canaveral. We sailed out of Miami and Barcelona, and it was a very long walk. So it was very surprising to have such a short walk onto the ship, and then boom, you're like right there on the ship in the lobby atrium. Can I tell them our name?
Yeah.
Say the Laws family. Have your hand. We're going on. That was so fast.
Yes, what is your last name?
Laws.
What's your last name?
Laws.
Lai?
Laws.
Please welcome aboard the last family.
Everything was so nice. The Christmas tree was kind of my favorite. I saw Tiana and Naveen waving, and also I got to run up on stage
Later on in the cruise.
later on the cruise.
You like the lobby a lot?
Yeah, and the lobby was very beautiful.
As soon as we walked on the Dream, I got this selfie, so I wanted to get another one on the Wish. We love to explore the ship as soon as we get on. I'm going to go over lots of tips, but also what our traditions have become. So we like to get on, explore the ship, and one thing my daughter asked for, which she remembered from the Dream, was ice cream. So I told her ice cream before lunch today, and she thought it was the coolest thing ever. So we're going to explore the ship a little bit, then head up to the pool deck and get some of that delicious, all you care to eat, available all the time ice cream on the Disney Cruise.
Wishes to come true. Look at your magic band, Landon.
It looks like we're joined by Princess Yana and Prince Naveen. Yay!
While my daughter enjoyed the cute little show there, I joined and connected to the Wi-Fi on the ship through the app, and you have to use Face ID if you want to do that. Set child permissions. She does not have an iPhone, so I did not allow her to use that. There is a PIN that you use, and then you are on the Disney Cruise Line app. It shows you everything that's available, and what I was most excited for was to see where we were eating that night. It was Arendelle, and one thing that you do need to make a note of is your table number. That's going to be what they ask as soon as you walk in for dinner that night. There's your funnel. Oh my gosh, there's 4 screens on the funnel, Phil. Seeing the Wish pool deck in person, it's so exciting. It's such a big ship. It is laid out very different from the other ships. My husband got the drink of the day, which was a Mai Tai, and those are discounted. And it was time to explore and go get this child some ice cream. There are drink stations like this available with coffee, hot chocolate, sodas, and the water is actually really good, guys. They like filter it.
Vanilla and chocolate, baby. Which one do you want? Chocolate or vanilla? Do you do twist? Do you want a twist, a boot? Whoa, first ice cream. Come on, this way.
After ice cream, it was time for lunch. These were our options. You can do sit down at Arendelle. You can do Marsley Market, which is a buffet, or this pool deck quick service. We decided to go with Festival of the Foods quick service. It was about 1:45, and it was completely empty to eat at the quick service, and the food was very good. I went with the Mexican bowl, like vegetarian bowl. It was so delicious. My daughter got pizza, and my husband went to the barbecue place. They also have a grill as well. They have Arendelle where you can go and have waiter service, but with the excitement of Embarkation Day and then my daughter being 5 years old and having trouble sitting down, that's not really an option for us. And the Marsley Market is great, but we find it very overwhelming and too crowded for the first day. You'll find these signs near the elevators. I like to take a picture of it and put it as a favorite in my photos, and that way I can always reference it if I get a little confused, which it is very confusing on the Wish. And then another thing I do is I go through and look at the activities and I favorite them, and then when the activity comes up, they will give you a notification that the item or activity that you favorited is about to come up. After lunch, it was time for the open house at the kids club. This is the only time adults can enter the kids club. Otherwise, it's on lockdown for safety. It is a great time, especially if it is your first cruise. You want to take your kids there, explore the kids club, get them excited, and if they are shy, it's a good time to go with them so they feel more comfortable. The Oceaneers Club is for ages 3 to 10, and they recently changed that. It used to be 3 to 12, and I'm happy that they narrowed it down.
The kids club was very nice. There was a slide down to the kids club.
Once the ship gets going and the open house is over, you check them in up here at the top of the slide, and boom, there they go. They wash their hands and enter the kids club. And boy, the Imagineers at Disney, they went all out. My daughter's favorite area was Fairy Tale Hall. And it's so cool. Up in the ceiling and sort of the lobby area, they have the sun for Rapunzel, the snowflake for Frozen, and then the rose for Belle. And then there's the 3 rooms. So Rapunzel's art studio is a cute little room where they can color and do arts and crafts. And then in Anna and Elsa's summer house, they have a little area and they have this interactive game that you can do as well. And then over in Belle's library,
Enchanted Tales with Belle, and I loved it so much. I did it twice.
Landon had Belle come twice and tell a story. So just a special place for all those princess lovers out there.
They had little tablets that I played so much games on.
You did?
Yeah. Also, there was a place where it changed pictures, and also we watched movies there.
Oh.
We watched Lilo and Stitch, Beauty and the Beast. Also, we watched Toy Story.
They have Mickey and Minnie's Captain Deck, a little space that kids can climb through and explore. And then that's connected to It's a Small World Nursery, which is from 6 months to 3 years old, and that they charge an hourly rate for.
And there was a playground.
Did you play on this?
Yes. A beautiful room. And we made a cake. We made a bunch of cakes.
Oh, that's right. You did the cake decorating, didn't you?
Yeah, and we made cakes. And also...
Did you go into that lab?
Yeah, and there was a little lab. And also there was a Star Wars room. I got the push buttons and meet droids. And also pull up
You met droids in the Star Wars room?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
There also was a bathroom. I kind of like that thing because, you know, It's my thing. And also, I played on that.
Did you do the Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh.
And do you see that slide that you saw in the front? That's the slide down to the kids club. And also, it was so cool. But I had this game of Magic Man, and I didn't really like washing my hands there because my Magic Band underneath got wet, and I didn't like it so much. So now I use hand sanitizer.
So pretty. I love that it's still decorated for Christmas.
I love how they have Disney characters all over the ship, and princesses are everywhere. She loves meeting Disney characters. So they said the room would not be ready until 2 o'clock, but we went and checked and they had taken the rope down. So we were able to head to our room. Now they will leave your key cards for the room to get in outside of your stateroom, but with our Magic Bands, we are just able to tap in with those. Magic Band Plus, by the way, and see our beautiful stateroom. We were so excited. This was a Cinderella themed room. It was aft in the back, and I got a room that did not have a connecting door for more privacy, and it has a veranda.
It has a balcony.
It has a balcony? And as you can see here, they do a child lock all the way at the top to make it safe. And even then, it's very difficult to open up these doors out to the veranda. And we were so excited to be in our room. And surprisingly, all of our luggage was there too. That is something that I noticed sailing out of Port Canaveral versus Miami or Barcelona. They are so efficient and so on it. You need to put a key card to get lights in your room, so I always bring an extra one. So we got 12 waters, fill one of Coronas for the room, and then we got the premium wine for dinner. Go for it, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. Here's key to the room card.
I'm doing it again. It's so much fun.
Oh, we have our Magic Bands.
Hey, Mom.
I'll land in your silver castaway for the first time.
Hey, Mom.
Hold on, let's look at our gifts. Daddy, are you open one?
Open one.
Lanyards.
Castaway Club.
Where's
They're
mine?
all silver. After you cruise for the first time on the Disney cruise, you are in their Castaway Club. So on your second cruise and everyone after, you get a special stateroom gift from them.
It's a bag.
Oh, I love it.
That really isn't for me.
This is a good beach bag, actually. This is perfect.
Hey, Mom. I think.
Before we head out, I like to put my valuables in the safe and leave stuff in the room from our day bags. And then one very important tip is to meet your room attendant. Make sure that you have everything you need, and you need to let them know how you prefer to have the bed. So if they do the bunk beds, that the room attendant's the only person that has a key to pull that down. The doors on Disney cruises are magnetic. You love decorating the doors, don't you?
Yes, I love decorating the doors.
Make sure to pack up some magnets. We might go all out in future cruises. We got settled in, I unpacked a little, and I wanted to explore the ship a bit more. So the Census Spa is an 18 and over, but on Embarkation Day, kids can come in with you. And they have this rainforest room. You can get the whole cruise. It was over $200. She loved the kids club on the last cruise, so I felt more confident being able to book things where in adult only spaces. So I was more wanted to check it out for a day pass. We ended up actually never doing it, I think because it was such a short cruise and there's always so much to do. But it was $79 for the day, and they have foot scrubs out there. This ice room was amazing. They had saunas, and then out on the deck, they had a private little area to catch some rays with hot tubs.
I love the spa. The spa was kind of my favorite thing on the whole ship. There was an ice room. It smelled so good.
It really did.
And I loved it.
I loved it too.
The ice was my favorite room
It
there.
was so cool. You went in it like 4 times. So our dinner was $5.45, and we just did more exploring of the ship before the dreaded muster drill, which you have to go to. It's mandatory. Show up on time. Don't be late. Now it's time for the worst part of the cruise, the muster drill, and then the dreaded walk up to the sail away party where it's super crowded and you're packed in like sardines. So you have to go there. It's very important. And then I didn't film it because my daughter actually fell and hurt herself, but they packed us into the World of Marvel restaurant. It was very uncomfortable. Luckily, it was very short. And then, like I said, it's all these people exiting at the same time and heading up to the pool deck. So it is not fun. It's a little crazy. And it's just, when it's over, you're so ready to party and grab a drink up on the pool deck. So let the fun begin. It's time to set sail on the Wish. It's almost 5 o'clock. I like to grab a fruity tropical drink, usually a pina colada, but Phil got me like the drink of the day because it was so busy. And they have the cutest little show, and it really gets you ready to sail off into the open seas. Dinner is at 5:45, and we decided to go and relax and watch the ship pull out to sea. Port Canaveral is so adorable. They have these bars and grills and parks, and everyone goes out there to say bon voyage. I like guiding the ship out of the canal. See the guy right there? Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Hope their babies aren't sleeping near us. That's a nice park.
I gotta go inside to do something. Bye.
Space Coast going to go on a retirement list.
Yeah? We are headed to Arendelle. Ah.
Let's do it.
Let me see your outfit, Landon. Oh, yes. Look at those boots. And that beautiful sunset, Daddy. Gorgeous.
Chocolate.
Landon, look.
It's a crab.
No, look at the bed. Bed rails?
Oh yeah, you're not going over that.
That is cool.
Can you open this, Dada?
Yeah.
Landon, look at your ceiling. Wow, it's Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Look, Mama.
It was after dinner and time to send her down the slide, and she was so excited to go to the kids club, and we were excited to check out all the adult areas and get some delicious drinks at the different lounges. I think one of my favorites was this place, Nightingale's. They had really good service, really good drinks, a piano player in there, just a really nice atmosphere. After the lounges, it was time to head back to the room. There was a show to see, but we decided to just let her stay in the kids club. We picked her up a little after 10. She danced her little heart out with this band. She thought she was part of the show. And then we basically all just passed out in bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps you prepare for your first embarkation day on the Disney Cruise Line.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.